Everyone, this is actually a take two of my update about the Taal volcano eruption in the Philippines. Actually erupted on January 12, 2020. Okay, this is a report from the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. And this report is based basically the latest update that we can get. This is the Philippines Taal Volcano Update Eruption as of January 21st, 2020. Hi, Michael. All right. The Taal volcano continues to be active more than 1 week after it erupted on January 12, 2020. There are volcanic activities in the past 24 hours and has been characterized by a steady steam emission and infrequent weak explosion. These emissions have generated ash plumes between 500 and 1,000 meters high or tall and have dispersed ash southwest of the main crater of the Taal volcano, according to the Philippine Institute of Volcanology, Seismology, or PHIVOLCS. As of right now, Taal volcano is exhibiting less intensive activity. However, PHIVOLCS has not ruled out the possible larger eruption that Taal volcano still may happen, okay? And we're still watching for that. And in fact, the PHIVOLCS has maintained alert level 4 and signifying that a hazardous explosive eruption is possible within hours or days. So the highest level of the volcanic alert is actually level 5. So ngayon, as we all know, it's on level 4. And unfortunately, the PHIVOLCS did not rule out the possible more destructive and bad explosion. I don't know if you've seen the movie Dante's Peak. It's an old movie. I've seen it a couple years ago. It would look like that. Yeah, hopefully it's not going to happen. Hopefully the Taal volcano will calm down after it's able to steam out. Okay, and for that reason, that the ongoing seismic activity has also an obvious deformation of the volcano. So yung ground po nagdi-deform. Bakit? The deformation is actually, the reason for that is those very hot temperature as well as the magma, the lava underneath is causing the ground to swell. Kasi nagpo-push, trying to go to the surface. Okay, so nagdi-deform po yung landscape basically, alright? And also over the past 24 hours, likely signifies continuous magmatic intrusion beneath the volcano, raising concerns of further eruptive activity. So in short, the Taal volcano is not yet done. Hindi pa po siya tapos. Okay? And the particular concern right now is the Taal volcano's potential for an explosive eruption leading to a fast-moving pyroclastic-based surge of hot gases and volcanic material. Yeah. If you wanna envision of what I'm trying to say, if you haven't seen the Dante's Peak movie, you watch it and then you can visualize. Okay, now a total evacuation order remains in place for the Taal Volcano Island and high-risk areas within the 14-kilometer radius of the volcano's crater. That's what we call the dead zone, those 14 kilometers radius nearby. So anybody residing there needs to be evacuated. And along the Pansipit River Valley, where fissuring has been observed. Fissuring po is yung like cracking. So yung lupa, malaki yung crack, you know. So there's a lot of fissuring in the area, in the Pansipit River Valley in particular. According to the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, as of January 21, more than 271,000 are affected, of whom more than 148,000 people are being assisted in over 490 evacuation centers, and over 87,000 are hosted with their family members. So yung mga iba, nandun yung mga 87,000 na mga evacuees, yung mga relatives and families po ang tumutulong sa kanila. But marami po, 148,000 po ang nasa evacuation centers, a total of 490 right now, evacuation centers. Now, the Department of Education reports that more than 300 schools are being used as evacuation centers, affecting more than 9,700 students. Of course, walang klase, okay? And we also have a report from the Department of Agriculture. There are more than 15,000 hectares or 37,070 acres of agricultural lands that have been affected. The financial cost of damage and losses to agriculture and fisheries is estimated to 3.17 billion pesos or $62 million, with the fisheries sector accounting for about their losses. Okay, right now the United Nations agencies and humanitarian projects with existing programs in the country or in the Philippines are assisting the government with the technical and logistical support to local and regional authorities to assess and respond to the needs of the people who are directly affected by the disaster. All right, a lot of the Filipinos actually doing something like fundraiser to be able to help our kababayan back home na naapektuhan. And let me just allow me to give you an announcement. There are two fundraisers right now that I am aware of. I had a meeting with the owner of Laguna Cafe, Mila Show, as well as the producer, Albert Triella, for the fundraiser. For the Laguna Cafe, they're going to have a all-day buffet fundraiser. We call it Project Taal. And if you please, if you can help, the all-day buffet is on January 28th, 2020. That's next Tuesday. And it will start from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. And the address of the Laguna Cafe is 8403 Texas 151, suite number 10. San Antonio, Texas. Once again, the address of Laguna Cafe is 8403 Texas 151, suite number 10, San Antonio, Texas. Zip code is 78245. And all the sales and proceeds for that day will go towards our Project Taal. The Project Taal main cause is objective is to help our kababayan there in a longer term. Okay. I know a lot of people already sent out help for food, goods, and other, like clothing and all that. Those are short-term help, but immediate need, okay? And that's also a good thing. With Laguna Cafe, Project Taal fundraiser, the goal is more like a longer term. There are actually at least 250 cows died and buried in ash in this event. And kawawa yung mga farmers natin. Not only they lost their homes, they also lost their livelihood. So hopefully with this project or this fundraiser this coming January 28th, Tuesday in Laguna Cafe, we will help these farmers resume or at least recover some of these losses or able to assist them to get them back on their feet. Okay? And then another fundraiser is a concert fundraiser produced by Adobo Jump Production. I spoke with the producer today. I had a meeting with Mr. Albert Triella, and it's supposedly just a regular concert, for entertainment. It's part of his thing that he's doing right now, and it was very, very nice of him. It's actually Rachel Alejandro Live in San Antonio. So he decided to have this concert to be more of, helping with the community, and especially for the Taal victims. So part of the proceeds of this concert is to benefit the nursing scholarship of Philippine Nurses Association, and the rest of the sales or the ticket sales or the income or profit for that event will go to Taal Relief Program. That will be on February 15, 2020, and the venue is the Leon Valley Community Center. If you need a ticket, you may contact Albert Triella. His phone number is 210-887-4317. So if you need to support or want to support and help the fundraiser or cancer fundraiser that Adobo Jam is producing. That will be on February 15. You may call Albert Riela, he is the producer, and his phone number is 210-887-4317.